Hello, this is Manesh Patel from the EII Capital Group. Today is January 30th, 2011. This is our weekly Ichimoku analysis for the currency market, Forex market. Okay, we got a lot to cover, so we're going to begin. Normal disclaimer, this is for educational use only. All charts are either in Thinkorswim, TradeStation, or freestartcharts.com. And here are my contact details. You can follow us on Twitter at Ichimoku Trading, or you could come to and look at some of our free videos at eiicapital.com. We're actually starting to gear back now since I'm back from vacation, so you're going to start seeing some more things on Twitter and also on our blog, which is Ichimoku website. Okay, so let's first go and look at our heat map. If you don't know the heat map at all, you can go online to the web store, register for free, and you can see the details of our heat map. We're going to look at D0 and W0 are the keys. We're looking for 5 here, 5, 6, and 7 on basically the D0 and making sure that the weekly is also there. So New Zealand USD we're going to look at. That looks like maybe some opportunities there because it looks like it's strengthened up. The US Switzer may be overextended now, so that could be possible for a counter trend play there. We'll go look at the US yen, but that still doesn't look that great yet. It's on borderline. Switzer yen still looks good. We'll have to go check that one out there. And then we're scrolling down and really don't see that many more opportunities there at all. That looks like it could be trending. We'll look at Australian Switzer too. And then the daily's bearish, but the weekly's not. So you got conflict all over the place. It really doesn't look like that many opportunities there. We'll look at pound Switzer too. Okay, so let's go look at some of the charts. Let's go start off with the major pairs first. So let's go look at Euro USD. If you look at Euro USD, the weekly, the sentiment is bullish, but there's conflict here, so there's not really any opportunity trending wise there. And if you look at daily, remember last week we said it popped out of the cloud. We want it to pull back. It's actually trying to pull back to the Tenkan-sen. You want it to kind of come into the cloud halfway at either 34.62 or ideally pull back all the way to 33.15 in order for the weekly to actually set up for a bullish opportunity in the future. It doesn't look like anything right now as far as trades are concerned. If you're day trading, be very careful, but they're trading this bearish. But I wouldn't trade this bullish at all, but I would just keep on trying to look for bearish opportunities on the Euro USD. Let's go look at the pound. Gbp Usd. Just going to cover the major US pairs. Nothing there you could see from the daily. So there's nothing there. We're not even going to talk about it. We'll move on. If you look at the US yen, if you look at the weekly, still bearish on the weekly time frame, but the daily's now got major conflict going on there. Let's go look at USD, Australian USD. Daily doesn't look like any opportunities here. The weekly was bullish trending, but now it's between the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen. This could set up for a counter trend for a weekly, where you could play this bearish all the way down to 95.12 if it breaks this level here at 98.02. Okay. Let's go look at the Switzer Yen Trade from last week. This really didn't break its pivot. It went above it about 10 points and pulled back. So this really is, there's a trade opportunity there, but it still hasn't broken up and started a trend. So we haven't got any trade confirmations as far as that's concerned. I think pound Switzer was another opportunity, maybe. If you look at the weekly, that's bearish. Here, actually, it's getting ready maybe to sit there and go. The Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen have to cross here and probably a couple more days. So if this thing consolidates and the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen get close to each other and this actually breaks this level here, 85.55, this could be an opportunity to go retest the lows for as far as the pound Switzer is concerned. Let's go see what else was there. There was one other opportunity in here. We're going to go look at the US CAD in a minute. Nope, that wasn't it. We looked at Switzer Yen there. There's conflict there. Australian Switzer, that was it. Go look at Australian Switzer. Wow, look at the Australian Switzer. As far as the daily is concerned, this already broke out. It actually came down here. Really doesn't even look like an opportunity there, because if you look at the daily, the weekly, it looks like conflict all over the place. So I definitely wouldn't even look at this opportunity there. So I'll just move away from that one. And lastly, let's go look at US CAD. On Twitter, we talked about how this thing is it held its 99.20 level. It held its level and actually went above and actually crossed the Kijun-sen now. Key thing is how long this thing's going to hold the Kijun-sen and break above it. Notice a couple times it broke above it. It never broke through above the cloud. So we're really looking for US CAD to break above the cloud to finally enter a bullish pattern. This thing's been bearish for a very, very long time. And if it actually can break above the cloud, this could start a bullish pattern and could be nicely for a couple of 100 pips. But we gotta wait and see what happens. If you look at the weekly, time frame, it's basically right at the Kijun-sen right now, and we're looking for opportunities where it could go all the way back to 256 and then pretty much get to that level, and then maybe start a bullish trend from there. So we gotta wait and see what happens, but the way this is going right now, this is broken up. It'll probably come all the way up to about 1.0029. May pull back overnight while we're sleeping here in Eastern Standard Time, and then may sit there and try to make a move to get to 1.0100. That's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments,